The Glorious Flight. Across the Channel with Louis Blériot by Alice and Martin Provenson. It all began one morning. Mr. Louis Blériot, his oldest daughter Alceste, his daughter of 4 years, Charmaine, his third daughter Suzette, his son Ginot, their mama Alice, and the baby Gabrielle, also the cat Minou, their little dog Arsène, and the big cockatoo Chloe, had just had their breakfast. The year is 1901. The place is the city of Cambrai in France. It is a beautiful day. The sun is shining. Papa Blériot and all his family, except Minou the cat and Chloe the cockatoo, are going for a ride in their shiny new car. As they roll up the street, they hear far above in the sky a strange sound. Clacketa, clacketa, clacketa. Hark, says Papa Blériot. He does not look where he is going. Just ahead, on the narrow street, is the wagon of Alphonse Jouvet, full of pumpkins. Also his son César, and many cabbages. So I'm going to show. There they are in their car. And there's the wagon with the cabbages. Crump goes the car into the cart of Alphonse Jouvet. The strange sound from the air is forgotten. Papa Blériot was driving very slowly, but even so the cart is on its side. Pumpkins all over. No one is hurt, but there are bruised cabbages and angry faces. Fists are raised. The policeman, Achille Duval, poises his pencil when clacketa, 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 clacketa. Out of the clouds, right over their heads, soars a great white airship, and a man is sitting in a basket, driving through the air. What a wonderful sight! It is the first airship seen over the city of Cambrai. Papa Blériot invites everyone to the café. They toast the valiant aeronaut and each other, and César, the brave Jouvet boy, and the pumpkins. Everyone is happy. Show the airship up close. It's a balloon with a little like wooden thing under it. Everyone but Louis Blériot. Now he has only one wish. He says to his family, "I too will build a flying machine, a great white bird. We will work hard. We will fly through the air like swallows." So here is Blériot 1. No one is small enough to sit in it but Minou, and she will not. It has a little motor to make the wings flap. Alas, it flaps like a chicken. Never mind. This is more like it. Here is Blériot 2, a glider, big enough to hold a man. Papa has not yet learned to pilot, so Gabriel Voisin, his good friend, will fly it. A motorboat will tow it into the air as the glider has no motor. All is in readiness. Gabriel gives the signal. Away roars the motorboat. Like a great swan, the beautiful glider rises into the air and shoots down into the river with a splash that frightens the fishes. Gabriel Voisin is wet but not hurt. "We almost flew," he said. Papa has decided to learn to fly himself. Blériot 3 has a fine motor and propeller, but it will not take off from the water. So Papa gives it 2 motors and 2 propellers to make Blériot 4. Blériot 4 goes in beautiful circles. Papa is learning. Blériot 5 hops over the ground like a rabbit. Papa is getting lots of practice. But Blériot 6, it sails across a whole field before it hits a rock. Not so bad. And with Blériot 7, Papa has an airplane that can really fly. No matter that the inevitable happens, a slight crash, a broken rib, a black eye, to add to the list of breaks, sprains, and bruises over the past 6 years. Now Papa is a real flyer, and the Blériot is a real airplane. How proud Alceste, Charmaine, Suzette, Ginot, Gabriel, and Mama are. Only one thing remains, to prove how good the airplane is, to show the world what it can do. As if to light the spark, a great prize is offered to the first man to fly across the English Channel. The English Channel is the water between England, which is an island, and France, and it's about 25 or 26 miles wide. 20 miles wide. Black tossing waves, fog and rain, a very cold bath, a long swim. It is a dangerous prospect, just what Papa likes. And here, here's the announcement for the contest. It says, for perseverance and valor, £1,000 sterling, ordered by Lord Northcliffe, proprietor of the London Daily Mail, to the first man to fly the Channel coast to coast in either direction between sunrise and sunset without intermediate landings. £1,000 prize. For information and applications, interested parties should inquire at office. On July 25, 1909, as the sun rises, Papa Blériot walks with his crutch, a minor flying accident, nothing serious, out onto the field where his plane, Blériot 11, waits. He kisses Alceste, Charmaine, Suzette, Ginot, Gabriel, and Mama Blériot. Papa climbs into the cockpit. His friend Alfred Leblanc spins the propeller. It is 4:35 a.m. And I think this is the same picture that is on the cover. The motor coughs, sputters, roars. Down the grassy field, Blériot 11 bumps. She picks up speed and suddenly climbs into the sky. French coast disappears. Far below is the destroyer Escopette, waiting to pick up Papa if the motor fails, if they can find him in time. 10 minutes tick by. The waves reach up to catch the tiny plane. There's the ship way below. Now there is nothing but swirling fog. No France, no England, no waves. Papa is alone, lost. He sits motionless, not touching the steering lever, and lets the plane go where it will. Suddenly, the white cliffs of Dover flash beneath him. A wonderful moment. 36 minutes after taking off from France, Papa is over England. Papa stops his engine and makes a very bad landing, as usual. Never mind about a broken propeller. Louis Blériot is in England. He flew there in 37 minutes. What a shout goes up. Truly, it was a glorious flight. The Glorious Flight by Alison Martin Provenson.